Hey everyone there in cyberspace, it's nice to meet you. And if you're new to my channel, that's Shaka. How you doing? All right, coming to you from Hawaii, and I'm going to answer a few questions that I've gotten, and it's on my list, so here goes. Do I wear sunblock and do I believe in it? No. And no. Well, all right, that's kind of a weird question because I get that a lot. I live in Hawaii, but my nose actually is, I put an SPF that's also cover-up because that's the only one I have, and I like to cover a scar that I have with it, so I just use that. Zinc is the best way to go, but honestly, do you really want a white nose the whole day? Not me. And I don't really put it on any other area of my body. I find that fruits have gotten such, fruits and vegetables with orange pigment and red pigments have done me very, very good. I've definitely felt that it protected me. I feel that way all the time because I get tan now as opposed to really, really burned. I was a very white kid. I was as white as this paper. I'm not kidding. I used to get burned. I was like this type of red-haired, strawberry blonde and freckled kid, white. And I ate fruit, but I didn't eat as much fruit as I have now. So I think the more fruit you eat, I really do believe that you get the macronutrients also, and it jives with the sun, and it has water in it. It's got, they just go well together. The sun and high water content fruits with pigment, you know, and tomatoes and carrots, stuff like that. All right, so that's what I feel. Sunblocks today have a lot of chemicals in it, and I feel like there's a lot of stuff in there that may be damaging more than it could help you. Because first of all, I really believe we need vitamin D. My vitamin D levels were super low when I was wearing sunblock, and now they're through the roof. They're perfect. Actually high. I can't believe my D levels are high. Also, D levels, if you're having fertility problems, your D level's low, then you might want to check that out and get more sun. I do believe it's better than a supplement, but you know, you can go with what you want. But I know that I've gotten pregnant every single time on high levels of vitamin D. Right after a vacation, during a vacation, you know, it's just a sun, I don't know, it's just something about the sun penetrating into your body, and the heavier you are, the less likely it is to penetrate, so get into your bloodstream. So losing weight is a good thing to do for vitamin D absorption. Bet you didn't know that. Okay, oh, also I wanted to make a point that, and I've said this in another video way back, but if you haven't seen it, I'll repeat it. The thing about cancer, skin cancer, I'm no expert, but if everyone were to not wear sunblock, would everyone in the world get skin cancer? I'm saying no, because look at all these countries that have no sunblock and haven't worn it ever, and there was no sunblock that existed, and they never got skin cancer. Something to think about. I'm wearing a bathing suit because I'm going swimming. It's a swim day. Okay, and one of my favorite hobbies. I have so many. I have so many. I'm looking at this wall because I draw a lot. Well, I used to draw more, and I paint. I don't really paint that much anymore, but I really do love it as a hobby. I like to sing. I do. I like to exercise. I really like exercise a lot. Which one? Which is my favorite sport? That's not really the question, but I'll answer that anyway. Running, duh, if you haven't seen my channel. Running, swimming, hiking, biking, yeah, those things. Walking, love to be active. Stepper, I like the stepper a lot. Okay, teeth problems with fruit. Well, let me see. I wouldn't say it's because of fruit. It's because I grind my teeth and they crack. but I don't think it's because of the fruit, because if anything, I have less cavities today than I ever had as a child, and I ate meat as a child, and I ate like processed foods, so my teeth were awful as a kid. And now, I think that that does come with you, but I really believe that the teeth thing is not from the fruit. I've spoken to many people in waiting rooms at the dentist, and they weren't eating fruit. They were meat eaters. What else? So it's not the fruit. That's my answer. Why still eat cooked foods? Girl, because I'm addicted. Hello? And I don't really feel that badly after some cooked foods. If it's really simple, like rice or potatoes, I really don't feel any ill feelings, like a flu feeling or an achiness like I did with anything with cooked oils and starches, or cooked oils and proteins. I just don't feel that nastiness. But, you know, hey, it's still an addiction. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a segue for other cooked foods. You start putting stuff on it sometimes, and I really can't go salt-free with cooked food. I have to put some Himalayan salt. That's just my thing. All right. Does working out make you hungry? Hell yeah. Maybe not right away, but the next day, like if I was running 4-hour day or 2-hour day, the next day I'd really feel that. A 2-hour day, not so bad. Not 2 hours, not so much. 4 hours would get me ravenous, which is why I added rice into my diet when I was ultra training. Okay, what else? I imagine if I didn't work out that much, would I be as hungry? Yeah, I actually was hungry when I stopped working out. When I was injured, I was still hungry because my body got used to it. I have a friend that just literally she could have a half a banana. Like, who has a half banana? She's so tiny. She trained her body over years. Like, this is like 7 years already. She's trained her body, maybe longer than 7 years. Maybe it's 12 years. She's trained her body to seriously eat like this. Now, that's great for her figure, but like I said, macronutrients, baby, I think you really need them. I think that's why you need to pile in a lot of fruit and vegetables, because I really think that getting those in will give you the nutrients that you need. You're not getting enough on a half a banana. Getting thinner, you are training your appetite to get smaller, and you're saving a lot of money. Yeah, I kind of wish I could do that, but I can't. I've already trained myself to eat a lot. So, pretty much done with that. Caffeine or coffee? Okay. Caffeine, no, not anymore. For a race, I haven't raced in so long. Maybe for the Honolulu Marathon, I'll have some caffeine. Last time I had caffeine, well, it was like probably a little piece of raw chocolate cake that I had last night. But other than that, I mean, I'm talking like coffee. My 50-mile race about 2 years ago. I think I had taken a caffeine pill. It's like one of those little things at the pharmacy, like Stay Awake or something. But no coffee. It used to be a regular thing on and off with me. When I stopped having dairy, it was hard to eat. Have coffee. It was like sludge. Then I started having green tea. And then when I got off of it, I would go back on and say, why did I ever give this up? It's so good. And I'd have almond milk with it, and think of a sweetener to put in it, like agave or something, or sometimes even sugar. But it was becoming too much of a ritual, and I was kind of relying on that to have a bowel movement, and now it's just, somebody said to me, a friend of mine that I got to go raw, said to me, the best way to get off coffee was to drink a lot of water right when you wake up, and then you refresh yourself and you get hydrated again, and you don't make bad decisions, because you could make a bad decision and just go for the coffee and mask that you're really tired. I found that it keeps me steadier to have water, and it also eliminates, if you know what I mean. So water is the best bet. I'd say about 1.5 cups, 2 cups of water is what gets me going, and I think you should try that instead of coffee. And starting to, even if you like black coffee, it's just not optimal. It's not optimal fuel for your body. It's going to make your body sweat more when it's not supposed to. It's going to be a stimulant where it's not needed, and then you're just going to crash. Is it good for a run? Yeah, it is. But, I mean, I've been doing 5Ks and hill repeats, and I'm not using caffeine. So, I wonder if I did, I would probably go faster. I know I would. But I'm not going to cheat like that. Oh, another good alternative for coffee is Teeccino. Yeah, if you're feeling like you need to have like coffee with your friends, or you're feeling like you don't want to have decaf but you want to feel like you had coffee, this is made with carob, chicory. It has, and dates, dried up dates. It has some sort of concoction in a tea bag that you could put in. It's Teeccino. I'll leave a link down below. It's Teeccino, and they sell it at Whole Foods for as much as I know, and maybe Wegmans if you have one of those on the East Coast, or a health food store maybe. It's an alternative for like that coffee feeling. Why I don't like Raw Till 4? Well, it's not that I don't like Raw Till 4. I think that's great that people are thriving on it. I don't love the name because it doesn't have the word fruit in it, and I really believe in a fruit-based diet, not a raw diet. I don't really care if you're raw. You're not getting a medal for it. I'm not getting a medal for it. Nobody really cares if you're raw. It's what your results show. And on a raw food diet, I couldn't perform my running as well as I do on a fruit-based diet or a carb diet. So I'm going to go with Fruit Till 5. I've said this before, and I even put it as a video title in one of my videos, but I really believe in Fruit Till 5 if you're going to have cooked food at all. Fruit, or Fruit Till 5 and then have the salad. Fruit is obviously going to be raw unless you're having jam all day. Or, what? No. Fruit, it's obvious to everyone else what you're eating during the day when you say Fruit Till 5, because you're a fruit-based person, eater. I'm a fruit-based athlete. Yeah, I am. You should give that a try. That's it. That's all the questions I have right now. Build up my whole page. That's what I said I was going to do. And I hope you're satisfied with that. All right, I did put a video up yesterday. Calm down, people. All right, I was joking with my kids. My kids got it. We had a really good laugh over it right afterwards. My daughters tease me to death, and I tease them right back. It's a thing we have. And then I kiss them to death. Seriously, like, I inhale them. I kiss them like crazy. They know that I love them. I'm such a pain in the ass. I love them too much. Is that a thing? Can you love your kid too much? But I'm not a smother. That's one thing I'm not. They'll tell me things because they want to. It's mainly because I don't suck it out of them. Just suck the kisses out of them. That's it. I don't suck information out of them. They tell me what they want to tell me. I'm pretty much in tune to what they're doing during the hours of the day, and they let me know. Even when I don't want to know, they're like, Mom, listen. And I'm like, not now. Watching a YouTube video. There's some truth to that. Anyway, that's my story. This got to be really long. Oh, I don't know if you're going to even stay till the end. I gotta say though, the end is the best part of my video. You know why? Because I feel really satisfied after. It's like, I just know that I made a good one. All right. I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. We're good. All right, good? Okay, see you on the next one. You'll see me.